They're legit, but Florida State, number 22, surprisingly, no. No, give me the Syracuse Orangemen. They keep rolling. It doesn't stop here at home. I think they win outright and cover. It's rough sledding for the Wolfpack with Leary going down. That's rough.
Yeah, it definitely is. Keeping it moving. Arkansas Razorbacks inexplicably going on the road to Provo, Utah in week 7? You can go on the road to BYU if you want. Do this week 1, week 2. Very interesting strategy to throw this right in the middle of the SEC season. This is not your typical cupcake here in BYU. KJ Jefferson, it sounds like he should be back. I don't know if that's guaranteed, but it sounds like he's going to be back. If he is, I think kind of like we were talking with Bryce Young, it's just completely not quite as different, I guess. Alabama can still function as an offense without Bryce Young. Arkansas looks like a completely different team. Maybe one of the worst teams in the SEC without KJ Jefferson. So I'm assuming they get KJ Jefferson back. That's part of my analysis, at least. I'm acting as if he is playing. And you just look at what BYU did against Notre Dame last week. Jaron Hall he pretty much struggled in that game. Notre Dame ran the ball all over BYU. I think Arkansas should take care of business, even though this is going to be a rowdy environment. With KJ Jefferson back, if they don't have KJ Jefferson, all bets are off. But I'm going to say Jefferson's back, and I'm going to take Arkansas to go on the road and win this one.
We disagree again. BYU came back last week. They made it a game against Notre Dame. They didn't quit. Jaron Hall, not 100%. This BYU team's good. Kalani Sitake's got this thing rolling. They got an offensive whiz kid running things with who replaced Jeff Grimes, and I was talking to Jerem Jordan of BYU Sports Nation last week about him. Jaron Hall's still a dude, and he's healthier this week. I think this BYU team has a bunch of wideouts that I really like. Here's the reason this is a problem for Arkansas. Notre Dame's defense is legit this year still. You're not throwing on Notre Dame. You can run on them. You can't throw on them. You can throw all over this Arkansas secondary this year. I don't know what's going on with Barry Odom's secondary this year, but they are giving up 307 passing yards per game, which is 127th out of 131 FBS team. Their defense is 79th in the country in defensive efficiency. They just can't defend anything through the air. Guess who's good offensively still? BYU has got one of the best offenses in the country still right now. Jaron Hall just a little banged up last week. I think this is a bad matchup for the Hogs. I think this is a big one. I don't think BYU's going down to Notre Dame and Arkansas back-to-back. Nope. Give me BYU to win and cover.
Put it on the board.